branding and marketing. The two big things that we all believe can make or break a business. But what exactly are they? Over the last few years, the line between the two has thinned and blurred, and we're here to talk about it. So let's fire in. Before this line began to blur, everybody's perception of marketing was purely a repetition of your brand's message and advertising. People's perception of branding, on the other hand, is the logo design and other visual assets designed for said brand that can be used in marketing as well. The logo and assets are actually just one small part of what branding actually is. If you're not thinking about the name, your positioning, marketing, messaging, shaping the voice, customer relations, user experience, you're not a brand designer. Branding is difficult stuff, and to do the entire scope takes sometimes entire agencies months and sometimes years on end to produce. And hence, this is why you have brand strategists, identity system designers, marketing departments, web development as well. To be able to execute brand design, you have to master several rather difficult disciplines, and it's a huge undertaking for anybody. Me, myself, I have understanding of branding and marketing as well as, the likes of all of these subjects, but I focus primarily on visual systems and visual identity systems. That's primarily what I do, and that's what I believe I was born to do. I guess I say born to do. It's what I'm good at. I mean, I like fonts and typefaces, really. That's mostly my gig, honestly. The way that I describe the difference between marketing and branding is very front and back end. I feel like marketing is the front end and branding is the back end, where marketing has all of your messaging and customer relations and sales with it. Branding is very much the behind the scenes things like values, vision, and design as a whole. Your positioning as well as a business can be important, which is basically where you occupy a space in somebody's mind. Christo put this very, very well in one of his videos, saying Nike, for example, when you think about sports and sportswear brands, Nike is more than likely the first thing that comes to mind, or Adidas as well as another example of this. Branding can also include the name generation stage of your business, which, depending on the name, can help customers identify with your industry and also the products that you're going to be selling. I'll do a video on that soon, as I have some good example of great business names and some that aren't so great. The Future has an amazing video on this specific subject with a discussion between the founder Chris Do as well as Melinda Livesey and guest Fabian Gerhalter. I hope I get that correct. I apologise if I've not. Which goes deeper into what the difference is between branding and marketing.
You're a branding guy, so of course you think branding is really important. I didn't fully realize this before, but he's really a marketing guy. He's teaching people how to market their products and services. So he's a marketing guy, and I think this is our own kind of, we want to shape reality the way we see it.
And also, on this topic, if you do want to know about branding and design specifically, Christo in the Future is a fantastic channel with a huge amount of educational content on it. It's what I've personally been using for the last 3 or 4 years, and it has changed a lot of my perspectives on running a business. And also, it's improved my confidence as well. I truly believe without Christo and the content that he produces, I would not be studying at one of the best art schools in the world, because I just wouldn't have applied. For me, I understand it simply. I do have to put it in that front end, back end category. Marketing, the front end, branding, the back end. That's at least how I make it simple enough for myself. As much as the line is close between them, we do need to differentiate between the two. If you do a marketing degree, you're not going to know everything about branding, and the same goes if you do a design degree or a business degree. You're not going to know everything about them, but your value will only increase as a designer, as a creative, as a business person, as a marketer, if you understand the other two facets. If you understand marketing and branding and you understand business as well, you put yourself in a very, very strong position to have very valuable conversations with your clients and frankly be able to get more bang for your buck when you are creating projects and gain a better understanding of what your client's business needs are. I do want to pass it off to yourselves. What do you feel about the difference? Are you a brand designer or marketer, or are you doing business? How do you define what branding is, or brand design, or marketing? Let me know in the comments. Also, feel free to leave a like and subscribe as well. It's free. I am always and will always be a designer, and understanding marketing and branding will only help you develop yourself as a creative in the professional. I am and will always be a designer, and understanding marketing and branding has only helped me and will help yourselves as well as a creative professional in the industry. So until next time, I will catch you all later. See ya. Bye.